Gentlemen, around whom this entire fight card was built, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world and the consensus greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, Jon Bones Jones. 237.6, the official weight for the champ, the native New Yorker, Jon Bones Jones. All right, next fighter to the scale, one of the gentlemen around whom this fight card was built, the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic. 248.6, the official weight for the former two-time champ, Stipe Miocic. With one half of the co-main event in the UFC lightweight division, number 7 ranked contender, former world title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. 155.6, the official weight for Michael Chandler. All right, next fighter to the scale, the other half of your lightweight co-main event, live on pay-per-view, the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles do Bronx Oliveira. 155.6, the official weight for the former champ, Charles do Bronx Oliveira. All right, next athlete to the stage, weighing in as a backup for our heavyweight championship main event. He is the interim UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. 254.8, the official weight for Tom Aspinall. All right, next fighter to the scale, charged with kicking off the main card live on pay-per-view, competing tomorrow night at a catch weight of 165 pounds, Mauricio Ruffi. 164.4, the official weight for Mauricio Ruffi. All right, next athlete to weigh in this morning, competing in a prelim live on ESPN Plus in the women's flyweight division, Eduarda Moura. 125.2, the official weight for Eduarda Moura. All right, next athlete to the stage, also competing in the women's flyweight division, live on pay-per-view, the number 11 ranked contender, Karine Killer Silva. 125.8, the official weight for Karine Silva. All right, next fighter up, competing in the heavyweight division, Jonata Janiz. 253.2, the official weight for Jonata Janiz. All right, next fighter to the scale this morning, oncoming force in the UFC bantamweight division and competing in the featured prelim live on ESPN News, Marcus McGee. 135.6, the official weight for Marcus McGee. All right, next man to the scale, competing in a prelim in the lightweight division, he is Damon the Leech Jackson. 155.2, the official weight for DJ Damon Jackson. All right, next fighter to weigh in, competing in a featured bout live on pay-per-view in the middleweight division, 18-time UFC veteran Paul Bear Jew Craig. 186, the official weight for Paul Craig. All right, next fighter to weigh in, competing in the welterweight division and repping Bronx, New York, Ramiz Brahimaj. 170.2, the official weight for Ramiz Brahimaj. All right, next fighter to hit the scale, the other half of our featured prelim in the bantamweight division, the number 13 ranked contender, Jonathan Martinez. 135.8 for Jonathan Martinez. All right, next fighter to the scale, the man many have come out to see. He is the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, the All-American Chris Weidman. 186, the official weight for the former champ, Chris Weidman. All right, next fighter to weigh in, competing in a prelim in the lightweight division, he is David Onama. 155.6, the official weight for David Onama. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim on ESPN News in the middleweight division, Eric "Ya Boy" Anders. 185.6, the official weight for your boy Eric Anders. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing live on the pay-per-view main card, the number 9 ranked women's flyweight contender, Viviane Araújo. 125.6, the official weight for Viviane Araújo. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the lightweight division, extending his record to 45 UFC appearances, Jim Miller. 155.6, the official weight for Jim Miller. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the welterweight division, Mickey Gall. 170.8, the official weight for Greenbrook, New Jersey's Mickey Gall. All right, next fighter weighing in this morning, competing in a prelim live on ESPN Plus in the women's flyweight division, Veronica Hardy. 125.8, the official weight for Veronica Hardy. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the lightweight division, Roberto Romero. 155, the official weight for Roberto Romero. All right, next fighter to hit the scale, competing live on pay-per-view in a featured bout on the main card in the middleweight division, Bo Nickel. 185.4, the official weight for the undefeated Bo Nickel. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the heavyweight division, the number 9 ranked contender, Marcin Tybura. 251, the official weight for Marcin Tybura. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim on ESPN Plus in the welterweight division, Basil Hafez. 171, the official weight for Basil Hafez. To the scale as we continue in that welterweight division, Basil's opponent, the Welsh gangster, Oban Elliott.
170 even.
170 on the nose, the official weight for Oban Elliott. All right, our final athlete to weigh in this morning, kicking off the main card live on pay-per-view at a catch weight of 165 pounds, Hamas Yontop.
166.2.
166.2 for Hamas Yontop. That is 1.2 pounds over the catch weight limit.